everyone, it's story time. Welcome, hi. I will say it'll be a bit of a short stream tonight because we're gonna be watching some Kirby, presumably, on Fuki's channel. That'll be pretty hype. But we're gonna try the new event and hopefully not get sick before we finish. Ooh, do we have mail? Oh, a special appreciation gift. Is it because I got sick? Thank you. Alright. So we're gonna be opening tonight's stream with looking at our new operators that we got off stream. One of them is this guy. I love having an actual furry. I'm not sure how I'll use him because he seems kind of goofy. I don't know what the fuck this looks really fucking useful, but it also looks really fucking useless at the same time. We also got Ines. Where is she? Hi, Ines. She cute. Like, this looks fun. I'm not sure how good she is at actually acquiring DP, but I'll try her out at some point. I'm not sure she's a vanguard so much as an attacking type guy with vanguard qualities. Yes, I can words. But anyway, let's do the most important part of the stream. Woo, gotcha! Hi, Gray. Hi, Moose. Okay. We're just gonna keep gotching. Till we get to 10 at least. No, okay. I'm sure I can use these certificates at some point. Hi, Earth Spirit. I'll probably raise your potential eventually at some point. Podenko, hi. Not much to say here, I like Podenko. I need to use her more often. I already have you at max potential. Alright, 2 more. Hi, Cora. And this one is guaranteed to be a 5 or 6 star. So let's see. Who'd we get? Oh shit, silence. This is actually good. And the rest of the Orundum I will save for later. Blah! I'm not looking at all that. Burp. Merp. Merp, merp. Yes, I hold on to clues because I'm niceys. Probably good to start my stream with a little grinding. Well, not really grinding, but tedious stuff. Stuff that's not really fun, such as, yeah, this is a mobile game, I guess this is what we're doing. You know? But yeah, we're gonna play the new event. And then hope I don't get sick again. Or if I do get sick again, I guess I'll stream from the toilet. Would anyone watch a stream from the toilet? Is that too lewd for Twitch? I mean, it's not like you'd be seeing anything. Yeah. But with every quality of weird shit, there's someone who's actually into that. So you gotta think about that, and that's like... Realistically, I know there's someone jacking off to my existence. People jack off, it's what they do. I'm a VTuber. I am pro-lewd shit. But also, like, do I want to provide the material? Am I providing the material regardless of what I want? Let me pull up a KGCC. I don't know, it's stuff that I don't really think about even though I should. Maze, don't eat my computer. Cancel. Okay, medic, melee, ranged, DPS. And nothing. Figured as much. Okay. Just doing my dailies real quick. Store. Hi, thank you. Give me random shit. I like random shit. Rocks? Yeah, I'll take some rocks. Swag. Distinctions, can't do anything with it right now. And I don't have nearly enough universal certificates, so... Guard, melee, healing, survival. Healing and survival, gotta... No, nothing? Damn. Alright, let's do the event. Oh shit, we get an anime PV? Hello, ma'am. This is gonna be fun. Okay, but the textures are so soft. I want to know how they did the textures. I have no idea what's going on, but it's cute as hell. Consent for what? There's 8 hours left of the event? Sure, I guess I'll do some event. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how short the event was. Nowadays, most independent city-states have been swallowed up by larger powers or are on the brink of extinction, but Siesta is a unique example, a relic of the past embedded in the long southern coastline. It serves as an excellent case study in modern city-states. Whoops, got it wrong again. Alright, this time from the top. 1, 2, 3. 5,761, 5,762. Also, didn't a few end up in Lethanian? Well, whatever, let them have their fun. It's about time those tall, ancient, goatee-shaped buildings got shaken up a bit. Along with those people whose expressions are as crusty as their music. Damn, okay. Time is precious, or at least it is for them. If they can't concoct something new and exciting within the very limited time they have, then I'm gonna be stuck here enduring years of stagnation and emptiness, damn it. Times like these make me miss the days when I was getting chased around by those long-haired, sharp-fanged folk. Now they seem to have invented a new game to play in Siracusa. They don't feel like playing with me anymore. Ugh. I should also find something fun to do. The world is always full of twists and turns, and to exist means to change. Yet why do so many people find themselves in trouble because of these all-too-commonplace occurrences? Just like building a house, it'll always go higher today than it was yesterday. Yet despite that, there are always people who want to go backwards and tear down the old parts. Seriously, spare me already. If only these fragile and brief lives could last a bit longer, they would have the same wealth of wisdom as I. They would understand existence, or at least the purpose of existing. I suppose only a few might be able to comprehend this truth, just like that song. How did it go again? The tune went something like, la la. Damn, forgot again. Hello? You again, and I've seen your face more than once recently. The volcano's about to blow, so turn yourself around and don't go any further. How many times do I have to tell you? There's nothing good about those black rocks over there, so why? Forget it. Why can't they hear me until I get right up in their face? Isn't that a pain? Well, best not to get too caught up in their lives anyway. Hope luck's on his side. Now where was I with my counting? I'm so confused. That's just Arknights. Set out at 17 and search for a home, still wandering today. Show the foul beast the way, ask the adventurer afraid. Trade treasures with a caravan, only to be left behind halfway. I'll remember everyone I met and give them a special name. So no need to send me letters, no need for that, I say. Unless you find yourself like me on some desolate road astray. Damn, okay. Hello. Not bad, that was a pretty popular tune 20 years ago. Thanks for the compliment. I hope this old-fashioned song didn't hurt your business. That joke's not one bit funny. Take a look around us. Not a single tourist to be seen. The volcano drove away the siestans, and the sun drove away the noisy tourists. All that's left is a leisure summer I haven't experienced in years, and a carefree happiness that's about to go bottoms up. I assume you miss when siesta was passed with tourists just a few years ago? Who gets hung up on cash? What I miss is when people still had an artistic appreciation for rock and roll. What people had back then was time and money, so they could sit down and talk about music and art in the abstract, their heads full of imagination for a fanciful future. It's just like they say, if you want to do art, you gotta fill your stomach first. The golden age of rock and roll is past. Too many youngsters these days think the spirit of rock and roll is restless beats and electronic reverb, the louder the better. But they forget the very beginning, when the longing for a kind of beauty that existed only in fantasy was part of the heart of rock and roll. Just like what you were playing before. I really dig those clean, elegant chords. It sounds like you know a lot about music. Do you play any instruments? Bass and accordion. Very trendy. Play me another song, young lady. The last drink of yours is on me. Thanks for the generosity. Now, I hope you don't mind if I charge a little extra for the next song. How does the story sound? Heh, the old way of driving a bargain, huh? Young lady, where do you come from and what should I call you? Bird from Colombia. A Colombian, huh? I thought every Colombian was like a sand beast digging around in the wasteland, pouring all his time and effort into that place just like my parents were. I'm also a pioneer, just a pioneer of the spirit. I want to see for myself what the Colombians of old saw when they came to this coast and why they decided to settle here. Then you're probably too late. That part of the coast has been abandoned at the foot of a volcano. What difference is there between this city built on a nomadic plate and a place like Colombia or Victoria? What can we do about it? What the land gives, the land can also take away. Which is why I'd love to hear the stories here and get a glimpse into the past. Alright, let me tell you the story of how these stubborn people tried to move their volcanic hot springs and seaside fashion street to their new home, even after leaving the coastline. Ella? Oh, hi there. You're cute. Ugh. How did all this stuff I set up just fall over again? Not sure if it's heat stroke or what, but the last couple days I've been seeing some strange shadows circling around my eyes. Hey, young man, put all that work aside and come for a drink. Don't you hear the sun telling us it's a great day to kick back and relax? Oh, wait a sec, I think I recognize you. You're the young boss of the newly opened trading company, aren't you? I bet you're planning to demolish this street, huh? Yeah. Sorry, I'm checking Discord periodically just to make sure. I want to raid into Fuki's channel for the tunes, but I haven't heard anything yet. But we'll probably have tunes tonight. It'll happen. Sir, this is just urban planning. We'll work hard to get everyone's consent, and we'll try our best to minimize the impact on your lives. I'm sure we can smooth over any conflicts that might arise. What is there to smooth over? If Herman wants to start a new business, he'll have to take apart our homes. If I was a few decades younger, I'd think about throwing a brick through his window. But the years really take a toll on you, and I don't have the energy anymore. So whatever, do what you must. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me, Commissioner Swire? Snowset, you don't need to call me out here. Besides, my appointment as commissioner hasn't been announced yet. Why does it feel like the people around me are more anxious about it than I am? Sorry, I've never been on a vacation like this before. Can I really buy so many things at a discount with this coupon? I was just picking up a year's supply of laundry detergent at the supermarket downstairs when I drew this. How is it possible? There's no such thing as a free lunch, right? Wait, I heard there are some scams out there disguised as coupons like these. It's probably Siesta's new marketing strategy, no? After leaving behind the old natural environment, this place needs some new ways of attracting tourists. Mountain Dash Logistics has formed a public-private partnership with Siesta, and they're also the ones who've issued the coupons you got there. Oh, and the company belongs to that Bison guy. I think you already know him. Wait, oh gosh, I just noticed. There, why is Arknights big? Wait, that's my... It's not Arknights. Give me a moment. Oh god. The scuff is real. Okay. We fixed it. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, is the scuff de-scuffed? The scuff is indeed de-scuffed. Oh. If you find any false or misleading info on the coupons, the LGD will be knocking on his door. Right now, the two of us are elegant foreign tourists who just got back from a luxury mall shopping spree and are sorting through their spoils. Snowsuit, can you hand me the perfume I just bought and also a smaller screwdriver? Yes, ma'am, right away. What are you doing, Miss Swire? Please keep your eyes on the road when you're driving. A citrus-toned perfume should perfectly complement the sunset, I hear. Say, the perfume you were staring at before is in that pink bag right there. Why don't you open up and give it a smell? I think the floral tones will suit you perfectly. What? No way, that's too expensive. How could I ever... Don't stand on ceremony. It's not easy to find a good traveling companion, and there might be some things I need your help with later on. Mind passing me the trumpet screwdriver again? You sure did a good job keeping it hidden. What's that? A tracker with wiretapping capabilities. A previous generation product that the LGD phased out. Huh? Didn't we come here to go on vacation? Why, what are we going to do now? Don't you worry. This kind of stuff is easier than finding matching eyeshadow for me. So what do you think, Snowsuit? Do you like the perfume? Yes, it smells great. Then we're all set. Swire turns around, picks up her terminal, and enters a string of codes. The tracker that has just been disassembled starts flashing in vain in the palm of its intended target. After 3 busy signals, the person on the other side takes the call. Hello? Yeah, I've already arrived in Siesta. Found some trash in the car, though. Looks like they're really taking us seriously. No need to worry yourself over this. If anything, why don't you check if there aren't any surprises on your end? By the way, since we're drawing this much attention as it is, we might need to meet up in advance. Ew, looks like I'm getting pretty good at picking out gifts. I'm sure they'll really enjoy this one, too. Huh? Snowsuit, we're getting out of the car. If someone sends us a gift, of course we have to return the favor. See that truck stopped at the red light? Soon the tracker's gonna be following it all around Siesta. We still have a good chunk of morning to enjoy the sunshine in Siesta before they realize something's wrong. Huh? How can you be so calm even though we're being tailed? Do we need to completely change our appearance? Get a head-to-toe makeover? Stick to large crowds? I don't think we should let any of these minor inconveniences get in the way of our vacation. After all, it's not every day we come to Siesta, and enjoying our trip makes top priority. Maze, what are you doing? Okay, he's just chasing his tail. Yes, Maze is a cat. What about it? Wow, where am I? There I am. Actually, when I was studying in Colombia, I always wanted to see Siesta, but never had the time or money. I heard that when Siesta relocated, they used a special method to bring the volcano along with them, but that sounds kinda crazy. Is the engineering technology here so advanced that they can build their own artificial mini-volcanoes? I assume bringing the volcano with them is just a poetic expression. See, look over there. In the midst of the low-rise buildings, taller buildings of various heights vaguely form the shape of a volcano. People driving along the roads somewhat resemble climbers at the foot of the mountain gazing up at the summit. There really is a volcano in the middle of the city. Skyscrapers stand high in the steam from hot springs all over the city. It feels just like a real volcano. It goes without saying that you can't just pick up a volcano. But when New Siesta was being built, the buildings in the city center were designed to resemble a volcano. You can say it's a way of paying homage to the past. No matter where you go, people always get hung up on this kind of stuff. The city's past carries on into its new home in another form. Let me see. The place where I'm supposed to meet that city hall guy should be right over there. Give me a minute. Will someone be coming to pick us up? We're not going to have to walk there ourselves. I even brought 2 extra buns and ate them this morning to make sure I would have the energy. Finally managed to finish unloading the delivery. I might be able to make it in time for my afternoon shift at the post office. After that, I should still have time to pick up the 2 passengers in front of the city. Then I need to remember to fix up the lights in Rachel's grocery store tonight. Hopefully that'll be enough to pay off my bills in cash this time. I don't have much time left. Need to hurry up. Well, you sure seem to be in a hurry. Miss Swire, what are you looking at? Oh, sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. You're not hurt, are you? I think I'm fine. Oh, right, that's the guy. Huh? That's our driver from City Hall. I beg your pardon? If you're joking around, please don't. I have a ton of work to do, and I don't have time for that. Not a word. Hands over a wad of cash. Yes, I am. See? I told you someone would be coming to get us. I think this is a delivery truck for transporting goods. When I was in Desolis last time, I was riding around in a heavy boat on land. Just go with the flow. No, screw that. I need to get to my next job, so please... Hands over another wad of cash. And this is your deposit. I've booked your afternoon as well as your vehicle. Now I'll have you take us around. By all means, welcome aboard! Jesus. Fuck, okay. After several failed attempts to ignite the truck, the man slaps his dashboard vigorously and fiddles with the blinking buttons. Miss Swire, this vehicle seems to have been modified aftermarket and is well beyond its normal service life. I really don't know if we can trust this guy. What are you talking about? I'm no worse at souping up cars than any repair shop, and I do it at a fraction of the cost. By the way, my name's Enos. Like penis. Alright, penis. And now it's time for you to prove your skills. Hurry up and start the truck. The old pickup truck resembles an aged burden beast, its original color faded beyond recognition. After a few heavy gasps, its engine finally sputters to life, carrying the 3 young people into the distance. Hello, I'm here. No sign of her. the big investor from Lungman. Yes, I know, she's a very important guest. I'll keep waiting. I hate my job. Oh. Adele, did you know that the delicate little lines on these rocks contain traces of the Earth's respiration across tens of thousands of years? The continent is not rigid or unchanging. She moves, thinks, and even has emotions at all times. Beneath her tough skin, she also has a burning hot heart. We barely know anything about ourselves, and even less about the very land that has nurtured us. But we do have ways of interpreting the language of the Earth. To know our land, to communicate with her. As long as you listen carefully, she will reveal to you the wisdom hidden away from human eyes, as well as the secrets about ourselves. What do you think? Isn't that a magical, wonderful thing? Adele, don't you want to get her to know her better? A protective suit used for volcanic expeditions is quietly displayed in the exhibition hall. Every crease clearly visible beneath the light is adorned by cracks and scorch marks, an observable testimony to its past. It appears rather old, its outline roughly tracing the figure of its owner. It is a figure very familiar to the girl. How many times had she rushed home to gently knock on the door late in the night without having time to change out of her sooty clothes? Adele, I'm home. I still remember that time when me, Katya, and Magna climbed the red volcano. It should have been safe, but a piece of the lava flowing across the ground suddenly splashed out, burning through Magna's sleeve and almost leaving a permanent scar on her arm. We were all terribly frightened. Katya was up in arms after that, committed to improving the quality of the volcano expedition team's protective gear. But Magna happily treated the whole thing as a story of her good luck and went around telling the others. She was always so optimistic, stopping at nothing to achieve the goals that she set. She was so brave it was almost scary, but she'd always make it happen, and it lulled us into thinking that luck would always be on her side. Up until that accident. Adele doesn't speak. She extends her hand carefully. The moment her fingertips make contact with the display case's glass, she quickly pulls her hand back, as if she had been burned. The clothes that were supposed to represent her memories are now hanging in the exhibition hall, a thick and heavy layer of transparent glass separating them from the hands that wish to touch them. Adele. Long time no see. Yes, it's been a while, Professor Keller. I never knew they left anything like this behind. After the Mount Una accident, I found this suit in the warehouse of my research lab at William University in Lithuanian. I was going to send it to you along with the rest of their belongings, but a bit of selfishness kicked in. I wanted to preserve something in their memory. I should have consulted you beforehand. If you don't want it here, you're more than welcome to take it with you. You were my parents' best friend. You worked together for so many years. This suit is part of your shared memories. It makes sense to leave this here as an exhibit. Those who have left us aren't coming back. Preserving their memory so that others may learn of what they accomplished might be the last thing we can do for them. Adele looks over at the older scholar beside her, showing no emotion on her dainty features, as if the topic of their conversation was something far, far away from her. The life story of the suit's owner is written on a plaque in the corner of the exhibit glass. The solemn, cold words recount a tale all too familiar, and the numbers written front and center seem almost surreal. Katya Nauman, 1051 to 1095. Magna Nauman, 1053 to 1095. The light overhead blazes, making it somewhat hot, just like how the heat of lava passes through a protective insulation layer and transfers into the skin. The reflection off the glass pierces her eyes, and she feels a spell of dizziness. Adele? I'm fine. I haven't heard from you since Mati and Fatih passed away. Are you no longer involved in volcano research? Magna and Katia and I spent more than a decade on these volcanoes, but I'm not as strong as them. I have no choice but to stop. This museum is probably the last thing I can do in the name of volcanic research. I think I remember you were Siestan. Yeah. Last year, Herman invited me back to Siesta to build this museum. For us Siestans, the volcano was always more than just a disaster that forced us to leave our homes. It's also a memory of the past. The volcano and the city have always been closely connected. It is not just the objective environment that can bring people together, but memories as well. That's from the preface of the university's general curriculum textbook, Geology and the History of City-States. I see this as an opportunity. I hope this museum can become a place that not only carries the hope of Siesta, but also showcases the accomplishments of many volcanologists. While I was researching Mount Siesta, I happened upon a recommendation report you wrote 2 years ago. Perhaps a stroke of fate? Now Mount Siesta is about to erupt, so I'd like to invite you to complete this observation with me, as well as finish setting up the museum. When the museum was first established, I collected a lot of information relating to volcanic geology, and need someone to help me compile all of it into a book. It would be my pleasure, Professor Keller. As soon as you get away from the heart of the city, the whole place seems completely different. I see so many shops closing down left and right. Seems like business isn't too hot these days. It didn't occur to any of us before we moved to the nomadic city. We thought the newly built hot springs and skyline swimming pools would attract lots of tourists. Last summer, a whole bunch of people excitedly opened shops all over, but they closed down within months. I knew it. An economy heavily dominated by tourism is highly susceptible to changes in the external environment. Miss Swire, is there something wrong with this meter? That number up there, what currency is that in? Colombian gold certificates or Victorian pounds? It's making my head spin. Young man, 10 gold certificates would cover the distance we just traveled back in Colombia by all reason, and the rates should be even lower here in Siesta. We barely just left, and it's already up to 12. An extra 5 just now? Well, what? I told you before that I'll compensate you, but if you try to pull a fast one on us, I swear I'll... What are you doing with that lipstick? I'm not... What the hell is that? Okay, sorry, my bad. Alright, I tampered with the meter. It's supposed to charge an extra half a cert per mile. What? You scoundrel! Half a gold certificate could have bought me 2 bags of cookies in the store back there. Come on now, you two. I skipped work to drive you ladies around. It's only fair you give me a little bonus, isn't it? Swire turns around and takes a look in the rearview mirror. A low-key black vehicle is following behind at a distance of roughly 3 or 4 car lengths. How'd they catch up so quickly? Young man, I will pay you handsomely, but you've got to listen to me. Drive a bit faster. Lose that car behind us. Head somewhere crowded, the busier the better. Who exactly are you two? I'm just trying to do a little side hustle here. I don't want any trouble. Well, I have no idea what this is about either. We're just a couple of tourists visiting Siesta. I haven't the foggiest why these shady people have been after us ever since we've arrived. Maybe they're after our wallets. But we don't know our way around this place, and it's awfully frightening. Miss Swire, you were threatening this gentleman with violence just a moment ago. Siesta's tourism industry is already in shambles as it is. Why would anyone be doing stuff like this? Let me assure the two of you, at its heart, Siesta is still a tourist city with simple folk customs and beautiful scenery. Please don't go around spreading a negative impression of our city after you get home. Naturally, that all depends on if we can get that kind-hearted people of Siesta to help us. Right, sure, if it's for a good and just cause, I'll do everything in my power to help. Don't you worry, not even Columbia's greatest race car driver could catch me on these roads I use for deliveries every day. Buckle up, you two. I'm gonna step on the gas. Car chase! Yay! Mr. Mayor, the Colombian representative just sent another message and hopes to have another meeting with you in the near future. Decline for me. They said that Siesta is nominally a part of Colombia and therefore Congress has a right to the city's latest developments. Tell them to can it. We had a clear agreement when Siesta relocated. Siesta would retain the status quo with Colombia. They have no right to intervene in our internal affairs, nor do I have to report a thing to them regarding Siesta's plans. Very well, I'll forward on. And yet you have time for a coffee with me despite your busy schedule. I'm honored. I like to set aside some time for quiet contemplation no matter how busy my schedule is. On the other hand, I think you wouldn't have much leisure time to spare, Ural. The executive manager of the collaboration between Mountain Dash Logistics and Siesta is my son. Nominally, even I have no right to interfere with his decisions. In other words, there's nothing for you to worry about. Just treat him as you would any other business partner. That goes without saying. As things are now, Herman, do you regret taking this path? Across Siesta's history, both Victoria and Colombia have been interested in annexing us. Had we chosen to fall into the hands of either side, we would have achieved far greater stability and prosperity than today. This would not be the same Siesta. You should be proud of what you've built, Mr. Mayor. Look, New Siesta is more than 100 miles from its previous location. If you stand here and look east, you can just barely make out the peak of that volcano. If there was a map that could encapsulate this entire land, a line covering 100 miles wouldn't even be a finger's width, if that. But it is nevertheless possible and promising for us to connect with the various countries and city-states scattered across the land. The future proposed by Mountain Dash Logistics makes me want to believe in that. However, we all know full well that this will be a long and difficult road, starting with this present hardship that Siesta must overcome. In previous summers, Siesta's streets were crowded with tourists from all over the land, and the sound of concerts could be heard from every corner. Mr. Ural, do you know the original meaning of the name Siesta? It's Iberian for afternoon nap. Iberian, of course. At the time, the Colombians wanted to develop in tandem with Iberia. Though the process was not to their satisfaction, they still ended up settling here. That's right. The pioneers arrived deep in the south and wanted to establish their first home here. Back then, the workers would get up before dawn to start working, and would take a long break around lunchtime when the sun was the strongest. Until evening arrived, when people would emerge from their rooms again, drinking coffee to the sea breeze and preparing for their nightlife. I trust that this city, too, is only taking a brief nap. When it next wakes up, it will surely usher in the most beautiful sunset. Yeah, your pockets depend on that. Miss Swire, do we still need to take this detour? The number on the meter is already enough for a new truck. How have we not managed to shake them yet? Penis, can you go any faster? At this point, I guess I can't say no. Who could say no? To a chance to race, do something heroic, and beat back the villains? Check this out. Please slow down a little. Car chase noises. What was that sound? The vehicle that was tailing them before has disappeared. The delivery truck starts coughing up black smoke and skids to a halt along the side of the road. Hello, Sultan! We're playing the event that, I just realized is almost over anyway. But this seems a bit goofier than the last one, so I'm not worried about getting sick again. El Famoso Pepe. Oh, I'm worried. How are ye? Penis pumps the brakes hard as he clutches the steering wheel, wiping the sweat off his brow. Swire pulls Snussant through the car door and hops out, fearing that the vehicle might explode at any moment. You can't sleep? What time is it over there? Are you European, maybe? Because here it's like 9. Oh, 4 a.m. Happens. Well, I hope you can sleep soon. Maybe grab some chamomile tea while I scream. Fortunately, the worst doesn't come to pass, and the truck finally falls silent after a few frightening whimpers. Yeah, getting used to not sleeping? Do you just not like the sleeping at 4 a.m. sleep schedule? Yeah, that's fair. I hope sleep finds you at some point. My baby! I spent 2 weeks' pay fixing her up last month, and now she's broken down again. Young man, how do you have the nerve to take this thing on the road when you can lose control just stepping on the gas? Hey, you were the one who asked me to shake them. I would never drive that fast. Mr. Penis, your face is bleeding. Ugh, I must have hit my nose on the steering wheel just now. I'll go find some tissue for you. Both sides of the street are lined with Siesta's old-fashioned beachside shops. The over-the-top, extravagantly colored parasols and gravel street surfboards seem like they were plucked right out of space and time from the beaches of the past, preserved as specimens, and drag and dropped into a brand new nomadic city. You said this was supposed to be the hottest spot in all of Siesta? Did we get rid of those bad guys? Shook them off a long time ago, my young hero of justice. Come on, let's find a place to sit and we'll talk about your truck. There should be a restaurant nearby, right? Huh? Why is there no storefront? Long time no see, Miss Swire. I heard you arrived in Siesta, but the man in charge of your reception wasn't able to find you. Huh? Did you really need to rush out here to meet me in person, Bison? Or is this your way of showing me your courtesy as landlord? Let's skip the formalities, Swire. Would you give me a moment of your time? I'd like to speak with you. Business! Yay, rocks! Alright, let's do some tourism. Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling that guy Penis. Okay, this... Why does Arknights music always slap? They're like... Oh, is it different based on day or night in game or like in real life? That's... Oh my god. It's a sheep with a traffic cone on his head. Doctor, we've dealt with those troublesome creatures. However, they seem to leave clouds of carmine steam when they disappear. Operators in contact will suffer both arts and burn damage. Okay. So, bring Red and Waifu. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm forced to keep her there. Yeah. Those troublesome creatures will take reduced damage in contact with clouds. Okay. So... basically use a lot of snipers and casters. It's one of CS's decorative geysers. Oh. That's an interesting mechanic. Oh, hello, Kuro! Yeah. I looked at it. It looks pretty similar to what I've been doing, except I have to play the other event to get the 6-star hooker. Hooker sounds wrong, but you know what I mean, right? But yeah, thank you for the Annihilation Guide thing. I do really appreciate it. I did kind of get sick last week, and I wasn't able to stream anything. So I'm playing the new event, even though there's like 12 hours left, and we're gonna start watching Kirby soon. But it's okay. This event doesn't seem all that, serious. But anyway, how are you doing, Kuro? Okay. So basically, stand in the white steam. Oh. The integrated strategies grind. That's probably a thing I haven't unlocked yet. Siesta fashion. Steam soda bottle? Steam soda bottle. That is ridiculous. Oh yeah, I'm not there yet. Why am I typing again? Okay. Wait. God damn it. We're dropping the biggest soda bottles. Oh. Okay. Guess I'm dropping another soda bottle. This is silly. Let's just... Come on, you can do it. No. Wait. Come on. Amazing gameplay. There we go. Godspeed on your grinding, Kuro. I am gonna see how far I can go. Oh, good. What's the map looking? I'll just go with the party I have. Surely nothing bad will happen. It's okay, because we have like another hour of visual novel segments. In response to increasing volcanic activity since 1097, Mayor Herman Doikos initiated the Siesta Free State Relocation Project. By early 1099, more than 90% of Siestans are expected to leave the volcanoes and beaches for a new life in a nomadic city. Just to make it clear, girl, you only paid enough to get you to the next hub. You'll have to find your own way from there. Ponzi! I will. You say that, but have you any idea how dangerous the Barrens are? It's no place for a kid like you. Why are you going to Siesta anyway? Chasing your favorite band? Work. Going from Columbia to Siesta to look for work? You must have been living under a rock for the last 70 years. There was a time when people flocked there to make their fortune. They say you could bend down and pick up some obsidian anywhere on the volcano. But Columbia is where opportunities are these days. I interned at a construction company before I graduated. There was a serious accident just as my internship was about to end, and the company blamed it all on me. With that on my record, the only job I could find was some tiny demolition operation where I got our empathy from the way they misused originium bomb. I wanted to stay in the city, but got scammed out of my last savings paying for medical insurance. Well, that's tough luck. Don't let oripathy stop you from being a pillar of the nation. Join the Frontier Pioneers. The Pioneers provide an opportunity for every child of Columbia to have a better future. I thought it was time for a change. My grandfather told me Siesta is a beautiful place. I hope you find better luck there. I think I will. I've lost my way. I've lost the path. Static overcomes the easy tune that was playing on the car radio. The truck slows to a halt on the Barrens, as though all life was sucked out of it. What the heck is going on? Meow. Did you just shoot your car? One more dessert of the day, please. Of course. Would you like to try a different flavor? Prices here are nothing like Columbia. And it's a tourist town, alright. Well, the food looks so nice. The cocktails, too. All original. Can't get them anywhere else. Every cocktail has a story. Like this Nutmeg Beach. Hey. Are those two friends of yours? Yeah, we're all from Lungmen and we work for the same company. We get along really well. Why do they look like they could break into a fist fight at any time? Even good friends fight sometimes. Didn't expect you to grace us with your presence personally, Commissioner Swire. The LGD has annual leave. Got a problem with that? I know why you're here. I have to say, I was surprised to see you and your family on the list of bidders for the new Plate and Shopping District rebuilding project. Mr. Penis, are you okay? Just got afraid. I choked on something. Well, Mountain Dash logistics activities here in Siesta are no news to me. You want to set up a logistics hub at this plate because of its location. Where's Euro? I'm in charge of this project. Mountain Com Trade may be a subsidiary of Mountain Dash Logistics, but I'm not relying on Mountain Dash's resources at all. This boy born with a silver spoon in his mouth says he doesn't rely on his family's resources. Did you bike here? This is no time or place for jokes, Miss Swire. Very well, we'll talk business. This is a project with a lot of potential, a lot of eyes on it, including my own. It's fair game so long as Mountain Dash Logistics doesn't have a formal contract with Siesta. Then may I ask your plans for the district? Let's call those a business secret. Shopping center or ski resort, anything with some economic benefit has a reason to be part of the bidding. I think I saw some engineered lava hot springs on the way here. That seems pretty interesting. Maybe I should rebuild this whole area as a hot spring resort. This is serious. Let's talk seriously. I know your family is a linchpin of the Lungmen economy, and you've contributed much to the city's development. But the project in this area of New Siesta just isn't a commercial venture. It has to take into account the city's long-term development and the livelihoods of the people here. I'll ask you to rethink if you're just in this for fun. Mr. Bison, sir, if you're really confident in your proposal, then all you need to do is outbid me fair and square. Why did you feel the need to come to me here? Noxie! Hi. Welcome in. Ah, my camera keeps... Ugh. Camera. My face. Thank you. How's it going, Noxie? Welcome. Mountain Dash's efforts at establishing a large-scale international trade network are innovative, but innovation entails risk. Why are your methods more correct than mine when they both involve business and profit? If you insist on continuing this pointless competition, I will play your game. And I'm happy to play. We have time until the official bidding starts. We'll each play our hands until then. I'm doing good, just doing the Arknights event. I know I'm gonna raid into Fuki's channel for some Kirby tonight. What are you looking at, Snowset? Miss Swire, something is not right with the route that gentleman took when he drove us here. There's no way this was 10 kilometers. There are greedy people everywhere. Where did you get this map? I said I wanted to borrow a map to look up some sightseeing routes, and Mr. Penis gave this to me. He says it's a commemorative edition, issued for Esta's relocation, and so he charged me some more gold certificates. The map is creased with a few barely legible routes on it, and childish scribblings for the sea and volcanoes. This map's being handed out for free at the city entrance. Oh, I'll teach him a lesson next time I see him. No, Mr. Penis is being a dick. Penis, you're in a good mood. Swindled another new visitor? Someone's gonna beat you up one of these days. Oh yeah, infield. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the beta test to get back to me. I wasn't ripping off some poor schmo. These folks, my friend, were filthy rich. She was talking big business with that guy from the trade company, hoping to make God knows how much money. Call it a little deductible on behalf of the citizens of Siesta. Let's go! Thank you, Noxie. I hope you have a good night, too. Is it this one? No, look at the shape. It has 3 peaks. The one in the photo only has 2. Let's keep looking. Thank you for the lurks. Volcano watchers. I've seen these plants in my mother's notes. There's a Siestan legend about flowers that change color based on volcanic activity. Katia and Magna came looking for it the first time they were here. There were reports of massive blooms on the slopes before every recorded volcanic activity on Mount Siesta, a beautiful warning of danger. Did the flowers go extinct? The flowers are just a legend. There's no proof that they ever existed, and this word-of-mouth stuff gives us little to work with. It would make sense for originium activity to affect nearby plants. Would finding this flower provide another way to prevent volcanic disasters? Perhaps, but I've never heard of it growing anywhere else. That's the way Siesta is. There are many legends here. Who knows how many were made up just to attract tourists. Pink clouds on a sunny day, white cliffs by the mouth of a volcano. Many people come seeking these legendary sites every year. I remember you met my parents in Siesta, Professor Keller? Yes, I did. They said they came to Siesta to survey the volcanoes and ran into a geology student writing her thesis in one of the cafes. So they brought her with them when they climbed the volcano. I didn't specialize in volcanoes at the time. It was my first time climbing that one. A beautiful sight. It delayed my thesis. Mati and Fatih were always reminiscing about that time. I want to hear more stories about them. Can you tell me more? The scholar gazes away towards the stack of documents in her hand. The air of recollections is quickly diluted by the labors of reality. Now is not the time to chat. Let's focus on our work. Professor Keller, is the city council meeting over? There's increasing public opposition to moving away from the current beachfront. The City Council is keen to have an accurate estimation of when the volcano will erupt and wants us to provide a guarantee for the estimate that we gave. I rejected it on the spot as being impossible and irresponsible. We try to give an estimate that is as accurate as possible, but scientific survey cannot be held responsible for the government's opinion polls. Thank you for taking care of that, Dr. Khan. No need to thank me. The Volcano Museum is your project, and I promise to help so you could focus on more important things. This is something that matters to all volcanologists, and I hope... Adele? Khan! I forgot. Of course you know each other. Of course. Is she here at your behest? The museum's collection includes Mr. and Mrs. Naumann's research, and the eruption of Mount Siesta is a rare opportunity. I wanted to respect Adele's wishes. I just didn't think it was the kind of work that needed to recruit a sickly, someone who's not in the best of health. I came to help out while on vacation. It's not really a bother. Khan has a point. Your health is important. You have to take it easy, Adele. Let's call it a day. May I ask you to bring Adele back to her accommodations, Dr. Khan? Of course. Have a cocktail on me. Reward for fetching a rare new customer. You just wanted someone to test it for poison. I call it Cotton Sunset. How is it? It has a unique flavor. You're one tough customer. So, is that girl a friend of yours? Forget it, I haven't got the nerve to befriend her. Shame. Truck driver, messenger, ticket seller, swimming coach. How many jobs are you working? It's the high season after all. Gotta seize the opportunity. What do you need money for? Got a girl you fancy? I could give you an advance on your wages if you're running short on pocket money. Forget it. Seeing how business has been these few months, I should feel lucky that I even get my meals. You should be worrying about dorm fees for the little ones. Heh, this is nothing compared to the stuff I've seen in the past. Are you going to tell that story about how you led a protest against the local magnate and Casimir's through music, then went on to a career in Siesta's rock and roll scene, finally settling down here at this bar? Again? Good memory on you. I'm too old for bedtime stories. Say, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Business hasn't been great since last year. I heard things have been going well with the engineered law of the hot springs. Getting funny ideas again, young man? Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm still the owner of this place on paper. You haven't taken over yet. This is the coolest cocktail bar in Siesta, and it hasn't changed one bit from old Siesta to new Siesta. I'm not about to abandon it over a few slow months. This isn't a short-term thing. City council people have been here a few times. The whole street could be demolished. Yet you fixed the sign for the folks next door while you haven't bothered to fix ours. Even though it's been broken for days. Is the sign going to save the shop? Stop worrying about troubles that aren't even here yet. Life isn't nearly as bad as you think. Act your age for once. Leave the worrying to the old folks. I want to travel a little once the high season is over. Sure, Colombia, Victoria, or even further away, just like him. See the world, expand your horizons. You're too young to be worrying about the little things. What I mean is, I could be gone for a while. What's this about? Oh, I had a little bump while moving some stuff. I thought it was nothing. Aww. Well, the summer's pretty dry this year. You should have more fruits and veggies. Need a recipe from me? I'm not a kid anymore. And don't make me have to worry about you. Look the part if you want to be taking care of other people. Alright, Mom. Thanks for the escort, Khan. I'm sure you have a lot of work to do. I'll be fine the rest of the way. Sorry, could you speak up a little? It's noisy out here and I couldn't quite hear you. Are you worried about me? Don't be. Everyday life isn't much trouble anymore. I didn't think I would see you in Siesta. Are you okay? Your disease. Well, the oropathy getting worse can't be helped. But things are largely under control now. I have to wear a hearing aid and glasses, but I'm getting used to it. I've also gotten pretty good at lip reading. It's just so unfair, a girl as young as you. It's not about fair. I've seen plenty of infected at Rhodes Island. Many are even younger than I am. Some are little kids who hardly know what's going on. None of them know when their lives will end. At least I have a clear goal and I'm still strong enough to work towards it. I'm one of the lucky ones. Has it really been so long since you went to Rhodes Island? How time flies. I heard you're still surveying volcanoes in person and even more frequently these days. It's dangerous, Adele. I've talked to the physicians at Rhodes Island. I know how much time I have left. But there's so much still to do. I can't let my parents' research end like this. You don't have to be the one to do it. Not in your condition. What else can I do, though? Come on, I miss them. Poor girl. Do you not suffer enough shackles already? What? I wouldn't call it shackles. What's that you just said, Adele? Huh? Adele. I studied with Dr. Nauman for many years. She was my greatest mentor. She brought me out of that little backwater and took me down the path of science. She changed my life. I don't know where I would be without her. I could never repay her kindness. Mutti always said you were her best student. Khan pauses, as though to muster courage. I just can't accept the mysterious circumstances surrounding their deaths. Well, what do you mean? The night breeze carries with it the sound of guitar. Street lamps begin to light up, forming a line that leads to the volcano at the center of the city. Mist rises from the hot springs in the distance, laying a veil over the night sky. Adele rubs her eyes. You didn't see your parents the year before they died, did you? They were always busy, practically living out of their lab at the university. I wasn't even allowed to visit them. Did something happen? As a scientist, I know how inappropriate it is to operate off of biased conjecture, and yet I can't help but suspect. My, another one with an obsession. What? I don't trust Keller, Adele. Be careful. I don't understand. Why do humans talk so much about things they have never seen? Why do they pretend to have more wisdom than they possess? I didn't quite hear what you said. Might be a problem with my hearing aid. Sorry I got excited. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It's late. You should get some rest. See ya. What was Khan going to say? Girl? Hey, can you hear me? Is someone calling me? What? Hello? I'm sorry, what? Alright. Drop some sody pop. Okay, this is legitimately a lot of... The vibe is really fun. Okay. What's the best spot to... Okay. Rismontes one-shots everything. Drop some more soda. Sure, I'll drop next CCI. And Ansel, no. I may be stupid. It's fine. We're fine. See? It's fine. Whee! Who's there? Me! I thought you would have gotten used to me now, but then I remembered I haven't ever spoken to you like this before. Or have I? I don't remember. Literally, what the fuck? Like a cloud drifting down from the night sky, a furry creature appears before Adele, spinning slowly in the air. It lands on a mailbox by the roadside, looking both graceful and comical. Oh! Hello? Good evening? Little black sheep? You're calling me little black sheep? Sure, I guess. Why the look of surprise? We've met. I mean, we have, haven't we? Sorry, I didn't know you could talk. We don't talk often. I mean, I'm the only one who can. The rest of us, well, maybe they don't like interacting with people. Or maybe they haven't learned to yet. Anyway, that's not important. I found you now, so I can just talk to you. You know me? I guess you could say I watch you grow up? No, I don't peep at private lives. It's just, well, pure and simple companionship. Anyway, what I mean to say is, of course I know you. I don't know if it's a coincidence that I ran into you here, but it's an opportunity. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. Of course, puny humans always have so many questions. Don't worry, I'll answer. Let's have a little chat. Do you have time for that? I'm not sure if girls your age need to be home by a certain time or not. I'm not a kid anymore. Good, then you have time. Want to go for a walk? That voice is so hard to pull off. Waterhole, hot springs, white smoke. That's wrong, the smoke from the volcano is gray. Siesta isn't like this. But that's not Siesta anymore. Siesta is where we are right now. Those big tall buildings all have white smoke. This is Siesta, but that Siesta is Siesta too. I know, let's call it Old Siesta. This Siesta is the child of Old Siesta. Old Siesta is like Dad. It's far away from us right now. But it'll come back and it'll bring gifts for us. What would you want? Penis! Are you off work? Shh, be quiet. Harley is sleeping. Do you remember what I told you the last time, kids? Don't go out at night, don't go to the plates outside the nomadic city. And don't draw on anything but drawing paper. Now, who's the great artist who painted the portrait of Herman Shellbrain on the restaurant's back wall? All the grown-ups call him that. Well, grown-ups aren't always right. That's why it means something for the three of us to go on adventures. We find treasures that they don't. Before that, though, we're going to clean the wall tomorrow, right? Right. Then forget kids who admit their mistakes. The young man extends a hand, 3 finely made clay dolls with lifelike expressions lying in his palm. Just like the smiles in the family photo on the table. 1 for each member of our adventure team. Where did you get this? I made it. Like I said, I know magic. You don't like it? A berry, feline, Pero. Why are all of them different? I wish I got a D32 Steel Warrior instead. Special gifts are for special days. Don't worry, all that you want is waiting in the future. Now it's bedtime. When can we go back to Old Siesta, Penis? Not yet. It gets really grumpy and breathes fire if you wake it up. Give it time, and maybe it'll be in a better mood. Then we can go and find it together. I want it to be an adventure like Dad. Or even better than that. We're an adventure team. We're an adventure team! Penis, you should take us to dig up those black rocks. Listen, you promised not to tell anyone that I went to dig up black rocks. That's a secret, you know. Will you take us to Old Siesta's beach park? I don't know if there will be much left of it, but I can take you to another amusement park. Little chef. I had to turn off my space heater. Got a little toasty. There are water parks elsewhere too. You've seen them in Dad's photos, haven't you? Volcano and water park. It's a promise. Yep, a promise between the members of the adventure team. Goods from the Colombian partners have been loaded on the Lithuanian side, and I have to survey the layout of the trade fair venue. It's getting rather late, young master. You should get some rest. You don't have to do everything yourself. I can't just sit around doing nothing. The residents aren't too excited about a logistics hub. Maybe the international trade fair will change their attitude. As an independent city-state, Siesta has enormous potential in leveraging its position as a transportation hub. It's hard for one in the middle of all this to understand one's place in changes like these. They have their minds full worrying about a new life in which they don't know what to expect. I know. I remember how I cried when we moved from Minos when I was little. Change is always scary. I want to make it easier on everyone. I understand you met with Mrs. Wire today. I did. We couldn't reach a consensus, but the conversation helped remind me. Messenger or merchant, the power to change lives comes with great responsibility. Are you sure this responsibility is yours to bear? Your father has high hopes for you, but he did not ask you to shoulder such responsibility so early. I will never leave his shadow if I only do what he wants me to. The Siesta project is important to him. There's never been a better chance to realize the dream he had when he established Mountain Dash Logistics. Mountain Dash is based in Lungman and bound by the rules of the Federation of Enterprises. He faces difficulty when it comes to the Siestan subsidiary. Your father told me he expects you to be ready to take over his work in 5 years, that he has already started planning his retirement and run Billyton. Perhaps he should accelerate those plans. No, you're just teasing me. Still, it would be good for Father to spend more time with Mother. Thanks, Butler. Don't worry about me. I want to get this done while I'm focused. Ow. Enjoying yourself? I had tons of local food and tried the artificial hot springs here. I guess they have the same effects as real volcanic hot springs. That was so good! I didn't get to see the legendary Obsidian Festival, but I had a great time taking in the passionate atmosphere. Very nice. Sounds like New Siesta has a lot of business potential. Say, did you feel like you were being watched out there? Watched? No need to get anxious, just asking. I completely understand if that wasn't exactly at the top of your mind. Are you here in Siesta on a secret mission? Mission? What mission? Like I said, I'm here on vacation. I don't deal with the LGD often, but I've heard stories about you, why you joined the LGD, and your family. I can imagine how hard the decision was for you. I shouldn't have talked to those reporters. It's always the same thing. Getting kidnapped by terrorists when you're little is not exactly something you boast about. I hear you've basically been in charge of the LGD ever since Superintendent Chen left 2 years ago. I don't exactly understand why you're here in Siesta now, representing your family as an investor. And the people who followed us today were from Lungman too, weren't they? Well, you've got me there. What do you think about Lungman, Snowsant? Well, it's my home. I've seen how it changed from when I left Lungman to study in Columbia and in the years since I returned. As an engineer, it makes me glad to see one skyscraper rise after another firm and solid. Firm and solid, yes. A little too much so. It's hard for new life to get the sun and nutrition it needs when tall skyscrapers block the light. Do you mean? Forget it. I'm just babbling. Don't tell anyone what I just said to you. What? It seemed a very long walk. The massive creature plods forward slowly, quietly. Adele follows behind it, rubbing her eyes from time to time. 1 step, 2 steps. Adele walks forward, stepping on her own shadow. The other passers-by seem completely oblivious to the massive creature. Is this real or just a dream? What are you looking at, girl? Nothing. Aren't we going for a walk? To where exactly? We're almost there. Look up. What the fuck? This is so fucking goofy. 1, 2, 3. The little creature stops and lifts its head in the light of the street lamps. Furry creatures leap and roll on the unfinished plate in the pale moonlight. 4, 5, 6. Little bits of wool drift in the air under the scattered lamplight, almost like sparks falling in this summer night that no one knows about. 7, 8, 9. They leap across the container in orderly file, leaving marks on the metal with their hooves. Are all these little black sheep? Mr. Mr. Big Black Sheep. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I may be a lot older than you are, but you can call me by my name. It's Dolly. Mr. Dolly? People in fairy tales always see strange things when they're about to die. Really? How tasteless. That's the kind of stories parents tell their kids these days. Don't worry, girl, it's not your time yet. How have you been? Maybe not the best question. I can see you're not too well, not in terms of health at least. But there's nothing that can be done about it. I'm sorry. Mitzi said that the little sheep around me are a gift from her. Did she ask you to stay by my side? Did you know my parents? It's a little hard to explain just who these little guys are. Let's call them my clones. They all have some special link to this world, and they have different personalities. The fact that they're willing to stay by your side means you're a likable girl. As for your parents, of course I knew them. I remember that young couple from Lithuania who wanted to conquer all the volcanoes across the globe. I have to say that for humans, trying to achieve something regarding everything in the world is a fool's errand. But it's different when it comes to volcanoes. It's a classy dream. Stubborn but smart with a real eye for beauty, especially your mother. I haven't met many people wiser than her. Were you by their side when at the end? Now that's a topic not to be spoken of lightly. It was very much a surprise. No one knew the volcano would erupt there and then. But could puny humans really come to know everything about the globe? Do you feel any sadness about it? Thank goodness you aren't asking me why I didn't save them. I love volcanoes, of course. Surfing on molten lava is the second best thing on the planet. While volcanoes took the lives of 2 of my friends, it's the 11th worst thing to happen in recent years. We all want to prevent bad things from happening, but I'm not as omnipotent as I look. There are many things I can't do. If you're really sad, though, you can rub yourself against my wool. That often helps when you're feeling down. Oh, it's just plushy. Thank you. Anyway, the past isn't truly over. They're always by your side in one way or another. Human and beast sit by the seashore, feeling the caress of the warm sea breeze, and listening to the soft clashing of the waves. The furry pack of beasts quietly play their game, leaping back and forth on containers and scaffolds, humming contentedly from time to time. One little beast tries to climb the container, following the herd in front, but fails repeatedly. Sorry, it's been so long since I've sat down for a chat with a human. My vocabulary is limited, so I'll dispense with the formalities. Rather than ask questions that have obvious answers, what I want to ask is, are you happy, little one? I'm trying to finish my parents' research. It's hard work, but it feels meaningful. So, you're not happy. We met in siesta as fate would have it. Let's make a deal. Wait, is that the right word in your language? Deal? Maybe I should use a more friendly word. Let's say game. Anyway, I want you to find a few things for me that I lost in siesta. Consider it a treasure hunt. What is it that you lost? Let me think. The north wind, a seed, and a fur. What do you mean by those? Where's the fun in a game if you know the solution beforehand? Don't be too eager to seek an answer. Feel it out. It'll be worth your while, I promise. I'll have something for you when you find all three. How about that which you have been seeking? What I've been seeking? I just can't accept the mysterious circumstances surrounding their deaths. Northwind Seed Fur. Good hunting. Okay, sure. I got some cotton candy. Yeah. I don't know why I'm even looking at this. I'm not gonna actually be able to get that much. Oh, what? Is this like a mini game or something? I'll ignore this for now. You can only do it once a day. Fuck it. A shop. She's got some government funding for non. Okay, so I'm selling shit. Food, drinks, or gifts. Sure. Set everything as steady and check your rivals' prices. Okay. We'll first have to acquire 3 products. Okay, so Mr. Penis ask around. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna be playing tomorrow, so... Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, I only have 3, so... Alright, so 12. So I wanna sell more. Sure. Alright. Mini game. And selling phase. The drink, I definitely want to use the scouting function. Okay. I'm gonna undercut by 2. Alright. Okay, theoretically I made money. I think. Yeah, I've played Neopets. 35. I forget what I bought this stuff for. Oh, I guess I can't set it lower than 36. Alright. Okay, money acquired. I only have 1 scouting left anyway. Price 1K. Alright, well, I'm selling puzzles for 980, so... Whoa, money! So what did I get? Oh, do I have to, like, open the gift box? Well... Hi, Anya. Well, I'm never playing that game again. Consumable. I'll open both of those. What did I get? Oh. Stuff. Things, of course. Alright. Back to the actual game. Remember games? Games are fun. Good morning siesta. Today is August 16th, 1099. The humidity is 75%, visibility 18 kilometers, winds blowing south-southwest. Estimated 15 days until volcanic eruption. While it's a fine day outside, we would like to remind everyone to refrain from going into the water beyond the coast outside the nomadic city. Remember that the calm surface of the sea hides countless hidden reefs and undercurrents, just like the many troubles between the surface of a calm life. Here's a little pick-me-up for this sunny morning. Life always goes on, brought to you by the Bones and Bones Band. So... Anyway. Welcome, our first customer of the day, as expected. Are you bringing me any better news than an erupting volcano this fine morning? The news I bring wouldn't be so bad if you would be less stubborn, Harley, ma'am. Don't call me ma'am, I'm not that old. I'll give you a few minutes, just because it's nice outside. What's the story this time? Employment subsidies and tax breaks? Forget it. And what employment are you talking about exactly when we move to the city center? Can't be any worse than a shopping street with no tourists. You're not the only one on the street, Harley, and some of your neighbors are willing to sign this memorandum of understanding. And I won't be the only one giving you an earful. I suggest you people figure out what the folks who live here really want. 2 years ago, Herman told us this bloody volcano was going to blow. 2 years later, the volcano is still there with nothing to show for the trouble that the people of Siesta have had to go through. Except for guys like you coming out with a nice job at City Hall. The white volcano isn't just a house. It's a home to me and 3 children. We've already had to move once on account of a volcano. Herman can't make us move again, especially when it's not clear he's sober when he tells us to. Harley, this isn't just one person's home. This is my place, my life. Don't tell me what to do, or I'm gonna kill you. I love this song. Alright then, Costa, or should I say Mr. City Hall? Excuse me, are you still hiring singers? You're looking at a siesta volcanic originium slug. Living in a volcanic habitat has caused them to evolve vastly different characteristics and habits from originium slugs elsewhere, a matter of considerable interest to biologists. Interestingly, the activities of these originium slugs continue to follow the patterns of siestan volcanic activity, even though they have been removed from their native habitat and placed in a temperature-controlled box. It's a prominent example of how organisms and their environment interact with each other. Not bad, Ayafia. Swire, are you here on vacation? You could say that. Here to enjoy a rare summer break. What about you? This might be the first time I've seen your researcher side. I am just here to help with the museum archives. You seem to have the attention of the tourists. I even saw people taking notes. And I have a question for you too. Would you tell me more about these exhibits? Am I imagining things, or is Swire more interested in land prices around the museum than the exhibits themselves? Land prices? Mr. Dolly, why are you... No need to look surprised. I came because there are a lot of pictures of volcanoes in this house. What is a land price? How much you have to pay to get a piece of land. The more prosperous a place is, the more expensive the land tends to be. Interesting. Humans put a price on land. Volcanic craters must be the most expensive then. Not really. Anyway, is it really okay for you to be here with so many people around? There's nothing to worry about. Dolly takes a little leap and lands on Swire's head. Swire! What is it? Why are you looking at me like you've seen a ghost? It's nothing. Oh, your hat's a little off. Let me fix it for you. See, she didn't notice at all. Isn't that astonishing? It's rude to stand on people's sins. I know. That's the annoying thing about dealing with you humans. That's why only those who interest me can perceive me. Less trouble that way. It's getting late. I'll be going. Don't forget our arrangement. Fiala? Hello? Aya? Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Aya? Your new nickname. I just came up with it. Give yourself some time to relax. You're in siesta after all. We can go to the hot springs together. Delivery for the museum. Anybody home? Hello? Package for the museum. Can you sign for it? Oh, okay. From Lithanian, William University. Probably Professor Keller. Huh? The box is filled with documents and samples, with a letter inside. Half of the envelope is missing, revealing a photo, the edges of which look almost bitten off. Is this Mount Anna? Excuse me. Is there a problem? This letter was sent from Lithanian, and this is the delivery address. Everything should be in order. Do you know who the sender is? Or when was it sent? Sorry to bother you, but this is important. The sender's information should be on the envelope. Well... Oh, I remember now. There's a letter with a damaged envelope. The original messenger for this batch called it in sick. The letter was already like that when I got it. This was the only place I could think of when I saw the volcano on the envelope. I know as much as you do. If there's no information about the sender on the letter, there's no information. Sorry to trouble you. A dog ate my mail. How have you been? I'm doing fine here. It's been a long time. I miss you. The volcano is a spectacular sight. The winds are strong at the peak. Love, your father. The crooked words behind the photo seem to have been written while wearing thick gloves, making it hard to tell the writer's handwriting habits. The ink, letter, and photo all show clear signs of age. Looking for something? Are there any notes from my father in the museum archives? Professor Kadia? About what? Anything, as long as it's his handwriting. Let's see. Keller left some research materials from William University here, but Professor Kadia's focus is on originium arts. So I'm not sure there's much about volcanoes. Volcanic plants, originium energy conversion and volcanic activity, data model for volcanic eruptions, all notes from Professor Magna. Wait, this data model for volcanic eruptions doesn't seem to be much use. She opens the notebook, but finds only photocopies of research papers and spreadsheets. A few pages seem to have been ripped out of the end of the notebook. I don't remember having seen this notebook before. Me neither. Topic is up Professor Kadia's alley, though. What are you looking for, Adele? Is it urgent? Can a letter be delayed so that it only reaches its destination years later? It's not unusual for international mail to be lost, but if you're talking about a delay of several years... A lot of strange things have happened these past couple of days, but I think if it was sent from Lithuanian to Volcano, maybe I'm overthinking it. It's not healthy to shut yourself in a room day after day. You should go take a walk if you feel like your head's not entirely clear. I happen to have something I need help with. Do you know what obsidian is? Volcanic rock? Yes, obsidian mining was once Siesta's main source of income, but it was banned many years ago due to the impact of overexploitation on the environment. The ore samples were left behind when Siesta was relocated. The estimated time of eruption may be more accurate if we can find obsidian extracted from the volcano in the past 2 years. Not that it has any real meaning other than to shut the city council up. Keep the investors happy, I guess. But we can't go near the volcano to collect obsidian samples, can we? That's why we need a special channel. What? Let's just say we'll be dealing with an eccentric customer. That's why I need your help. So anyway, let's go to the pool. Hello. Welcome to the Obsidian Hot Springs Hotel. Bed, meal, or bath. The price list is right there. Just leave the money on the counter and you can go in. What a beautiful place. Why does it have obsidian in the name? Because obsidian is the soul of Siesta. Why? The solid yet refined texture, the rich and warm color. Its rare beauty captivates anyone who gazes upon it. Every piece of obsidian is unique. Do you get it? It's a treasure of nature, the essence of volcanoes. Are you interested in obsidian too? Yes, I am. Uncouth fools call obsidian a commodity. Commodity! Come, let me show you my collection. No need to be shy. Let me see. Shall we start here? Thank you for the explanation. May I ask if you have any obsidian for sale in your collection? Huh? No, absolutely not. This is a collection. Do you know what a collection is? Collections exist to be admired by someone who truly appreciates their beauty, not to be bought or sold. So you're one of the uncouth fools, too. I guess there's nothing for us to talk about, but that's enough, Pelipper. Pelipper? Like the Pokemon? Con? I'll take it from here. You again. Sorry, we're closed for today. Have a good one. Be reasonable, Pelipper. Siesta banned obsidian mining many years ago, but we're still well aware that you know how to get more. You don't need much for the volcano research, and I'm not interested in all those ornaments you have. I just need a few that have been dug up from that volcano in the past 2 years. This is for Siesta. Come on, act like a normal person for once. There's nothing to talk about. I don't need you to tell me what's the proper Siestan thing to do. Sorry, I couldn't. It's okay, let's go. Hey you, girl, 1 second. You look like you're easier to talk to than that bespectacled moron. Have you changed your mind? My stuff's not for sale, but it just happens that I do, in fact, know a source. Thank you! Don't tell anyone about this. Of course. Sheep! Adele puts her foot forward excitedly, but her path is blocked by the sudden appearance of a creature. The little black sheep before her strolls leisurely towards the shop's exit while chewing on an old siestan sign. Sheep! Suddenly, it steps slow as it sets its eyes on the sign outside this hot spring resort. It opens its mouth, bites a chunk out of the address, and continues its leisurely stroll. Hey, why are you eating signs and addresses? Addresses? Don't tell me you ate the address on the envelope. Okay, what the fuck is this? I'll put mountain over here. $11. And I'll probably set up a Rosemontis on one side, Exusii on the other. Yeah. And then set up some explodey boys. This is kind of pissing me off, but I should wait a bit for Rosie. Okay. If I put Ansel in the middle. Set up this thing again. Ah! I'll set up a perfumer here. And I want to set up some more Sody Pop, but I'll probably set up a Matterhorn here too. God damn it. Gravel. Honestly, fine. Bang. Let me set up some Sody Pop. No. Alright, like, how close am I? Not very close at all. But I know the stage now. Are there any other extra thingies? Well, they have a Matterhorn and Mountain for defense. I'll probably just put Rosemontis in the middle. Not that it really matters all that much, but... This music is way too cozy. Yeah, I can still use Rose. Two, 23, 24. And Set up Matterhorn there. Fucking clouds! It's literally just fucking cloud turf wars. Oh, I should set up Fang over here. Maze! Okay, give me a moment. Maze, no! You can't do that. Okay, sorry about that. Had a cat moment. And it looks like Fuki got back to me too. What time? I wanna raid into curb. Alright, setting up for later stream. And we're having a little cat break. Yum 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 yum. Wouldn't doubt level up and come back with. Yeah, I'm sure I'm fine with what I have. Ah. What? Oh, I thought someone died. No, it's just Sodi. Alright, I should set up a perfumer. More Sodi. Pop. Thanks for the sub, Fuki. And should probably set up Exusiai. Quiz. Just shoot everything. And then just set up Sodi Pop. Looks like my defense over there is fine. Right as I fucking say that. What? Did it just go past mountain? Okay. Shep? Shep? Oh! You were saying sup, huh? I'm doing the event, or, well, as much of it as I can, considering I just started the day it is ended. Chiave I could definitely replace with some actual difference. Cement. Let's see. How can such cuties be so diabolical? They're just little sheepies! Well, that one's in. Oh, those ones are invisible, so I need to actually set up red. Okay. Alright. Okay. An hour before Corby stream. Mountain should be able to fucking do this. Yeah, I'll just set up a red in front of the fucking skateboard sheepies. It's gotta be the same space, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh, set up Ansel over here. These sheep do not meet emission standards. I'm just getting rid of the invisibility so Rosie can help. Alright, I'm gonna put the sody pop over here. Once the sody pop is destroyed, get a cement maze. Maze. No. Claws are sharp. And then I'll put Matterhorn over here. And we get an Exousiae. Ah! Maze, your claws are sharp. And set up some sody pop. That's fine. I'll set up a gravel over here. Just to help get rid of invisibility. Wait. That's concrete! The conch is cretin'. Alright, let's set up some sody pop. Swag. Okay, that's just red. We're fine. No. Okay. Time to panic now. We can panic just a little bit. Should have set up more than one healer probably, but it's okay. Because we're done. Yippee! So anyway, it's story time. Where should we go today? We've been banned from swimming in the hot springs. How about we get a few more guys and play hide and seek in that plate? Penis says we shouldn't go to the shore. I want to go to the volcano museum again. We couldn't find Dad the last time. No point, you won't find him. Hey, where's Penis working today? It's Wednesday. He should be at Mr. Tom's shop in the afternoon. The drinks shop! Ah, man. Arknights is my favorite visual novel. Chocolate. Strawberry. Alright. Hey, is that a new flavor? What does cake-flavored ice cream taste like? Can we have one? Tom says only 1 scoop per kid per day. But you don't need ice cream. Can we have yours? Don't be like that. Penis is always working hard. Did you name someone Penis? No, Fuki. The game named someone Penis. It says it so, right there. Penis is always working. Okay, that's the most exploitable fucking sentence. I'm not a kid anymore. But it's so hot today. There's less than one scoop left by the time the ice cream reaches your mouth. It's not fair. Yeah, what should we do? It's so hot today. Cake-flavored ice cream sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah, penis! Like TV PG just typed. Penis. Alright, you can have one more scoop, but only if you promise to be back home by dinner and help Harley set up the table. Okay. You say that every time. Let's hope you still have an appetite by dinner. An ice cream cone floats by the little girl. She stares in amazement as a piece of ice cream melts in the midday sun. The strawberry-flavored ice cream drops, forming a puddle on the ground. The invisible creature steps on it, leaving behind its footprints. Huh? I think an ice cream just ran away. Ice cream ran away? I think it was strawberry, too. Does that mean we get another scoop if we catch it? Obviously. One ice cream, please. 3 gold certificates. No freebies? We're a business here, ma'am, not a charity. Coffee flavor, then. Okay, I'll hydrate. Slurp, slurp. Not coffee, unfortunately. Thank you for your business. Surprised to see foreign visitors at a time like this. Maybe you underestimate the charm of this place. Why aren't you enjoying the summer? Back home, kids your age are hanging out in the streets having fun. It's hard to be the big brother, I guess. Gotta make a living. Do you know any instruments? Instruments? I didn't even take singing lessons. Does a kalimba count? I think you'd go well with the saxophone. Doesn't sound like I could afford it. I'm in a good mood because I found a new job. Will you have a chat with me if I buy you a drink? Sorry, but I have to get to my next job. Come to my family's shop if you want to chat. Okay, but you can drink there. You mean the logistics hub will help me sell my wares to other countries? Not only that, buying will be easier as well. You'll be able to procure fresh ingredients straight from the producers, for example. That doesn't sound too bad. Will you accept relocation then? And can Mountain Dash Logistics expect your vote in the upcoming public opinion survey? Sure. Really? I was planning to move to the city center anyway. Being able to buy Victorian clothes more easily sounds appealing. Thank you for your support. I won't take up any more of your time. No rush. Don't you want to learn more about my fragrances? I know just the right ones for a cute boy like you. Okay. Hey, kid. Emperor, are you here on vacation too? What? What the fuck? Vacation's a state of mind, and I'm on vacation every day. Who'd stay in an ordinary place in a summer like this, though? Nah, that's all secondary. I'm here to take back what's mine. Those dumbass sheep stole my favorite album. The one that won me the gold first time I hit the Obsidian Festival. Serial number 000001. Sure, Dolly's in a real small club of entities I can actually talk music with, but I gotta give him a piece of my mind for letting his clones run wild in this world. You really think his kids can hit the soul the way my music can? Excuse me? Who's Dolly? Man, forget it. I'm talking a conflict beyond mortal comprehension here. Anyway, what's got you hanging around these parts? What's that smell on you? Like you rolled yourself in a Sargonian rainforest mud puddle 3 times, then fell into the champagne tower at a cocktail party. That bad? Mountain Dash Logistics wants the rebuilding project for this commercial district, but we have competition. Aw, you playing a game of turf war here. Where's Zero? He just dumped all his work on you and run off on vacation? I wouldn't put it that way. Anyway, good luck, kid. Maybe swipe the stock he holding when his back's turned. Give him a little summer surprise. Is that a Tupac? I don't know how to feel about this. And maybe we'll have something to talk about next time I see him at a party. Oh, hold the conversation. Think I saw 2 sheep. Hey, give me back my album. Sheep? Yeah. I'm so confused. Is the little black sheep still here? It's slow, it couldn't have gone far. Huh, the old sign over there too. You ate the address on the envelope, didn't you? Hop hop. The furry creature wanders down the street, eating street sign after street sign. Little black sheep, wait! Did you eat the envelope from the letter to the museum? Little black sheep! Passers-by turn around to look at the girl, who's crying out frantically while chasing empty air. She hardly has time to care for appearances as she huffs and pants, almost tripping over herself. Little black sheep, wait! Finally done with this batch. Really gotta be more careful about asking someone to take my shift. I paid him good money only for him to make so many mistakes. What's the next place? Hey, where did the address on the envelope go? Did someone tear it off? What's that? What happened to the addresses? I go out for a minute and now they're all gone? Good thing I have the records on the terminal. Seriously, what a bother? Me and my rotten luck. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but check one by one. Next shift is almost here. Better hurry. Run, penis, run! Run and make your dough. Take care of your siblings. Look out! I can't stop with so much stuff on me. Hey, whoa! My leg. Hey, you okay? Are you alright? Wake up. Doctor, is there a doctor around here? I don't think so, no. When are you going to get proper treatment, penis? I'll go with you to Rhodes Island once I'm done with this. My family can't do without. A doctor shouldn't be hiding the identity of a patient. I understand your difficulties, but being responsible to your family means being responsible to your own health. I know what to do. Dr. Ceylon, all oropathy patients eventually die, don't they? All of us eventually die, oropathy or not. The end is simply clear for people with oropathy. What eventually happens to people with oropathy? The symptoms exhibited by late-stage oropathy patients may differ depending on the location of the condition. For example, oropathy has damaged the hearing of the girl that you brought. She is almost completely deaf without a hearing aid. I hate to say it, but your orogenium crystal formation is near your heart, and it can be life-threatening if not managed properly. Well, at least that means I'll have all my faculties until I die. Say that again and I'll deliver you to Rhodes Island by force right now. Just kidding. Thanks, Dr. Ceylon. Here's the money for both of us. I'll be going. Bye. Penis! The sun casts its rays on the bed. Adele slowly opens her eyes to the sound of muffled conversation. Hello, ma'am. You're awake. How are you feeling? You were knocked out after bumping into someone on the street. The young man brought you here and left behind all the money he had. Said it was for your medical bills? You must be careful, Thalia. The reason you passed out was low blood sugar, but I gave you a physical anyway. I'm sure you can read the data about your oropathy yourself. Thank you, Dr. Ceylon. I'm feeling fine now. Can I go? No. You're staying here for the rest of the afternoon. No going anywhere. I have a few patients to visit. You stay put. Rhodes Island will hear if you're not here when I get back. Guess I lost it. What was little black sheep trying to tell me? Adele sits up on the bed. The photo falls out of her pocket. How have you been? I'm doing fine here. It's been a long time. I miss you. I'm fine. How are you? Fati, Muti, in a few years, I'll be the same age you were when I was born. What was life like for you at the time? I thank you so much for... Drip drop. Tears fall on the paper. Adele stops writing and crosses out what she had written down. Aww. Shift's about to start. Where are you? There's a lot of stuff to move. Almost there, almost there. Mr. Penis, the Hot Springs hotel shop that you asked about is now available for purchase. You'll need to pay a deposit before the end of the month if you're still interested. Before the end of the month? Alright, I'll get back to you. Penis, are your brother and sister with you? Brother and sister? It's almost dinner time and they're not back yet. Tell them to come back soon. Alright. Dagnabbit. This stupid car. Freaking hell, concern it. Are you okay? What are you doing here? Taking a walk. I followed the tourist guide's recommended route, but the shops listed aren't any different from those in Lungman, so I was about to go back. Were you picking a fight with this pickup truck? The engine's old. Igniter doesn't work well. Let me take a look. Aww. Someone's blocked the vent with a ball of paper. Who could have done it? Let's see. A flyer? Must be some kid's practical joke. Oh, I've got to be on my way. Thanks. One moment. Mark on that box on the passenger seat and on the flyer. It's Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals, isn't it? Oh yeah, this isn't a visual novel. But... Ah! I think... No. Not enough to get the Originium pack yet. Okay. So this is the Rhodes Island Siesta branch office. How did you know? I happen to have a few friends at Rhodes Island. You're a tour guide, aren't you? Don't tell me you're giving tours of a pharmaceutical company now. I was driving a guest. Save me the excuses. It's dangerous for an oropathy patient to hide his identity regardless of reason. It's against the law, even in Siesta. Yes, I know. But what am I supposed to... Then you work so many jobs and swindled me because of oropathy and family. What happens to me doesn't matter, but I worry about what happens to them when I'm gone. I just need time. Until the shop moves and we have a new future. Don't look at me like that. I'm not asking for your sympathy. No, I just remembered how much you charged me the other day compared to the average taxi price here. Well, you lied about being a normal tourist. Oh? You've got a sharper tongue than one would think. What do you want? Let's make a deal. You saw that chap from Mountain Dash Logistics the other day in the bar. He's my competitor. We're competing for the rebuilding rights in the commercial district, but he has home ground advantage. I need some local help to even the odds. You work for me, and I never saw you today. How's that? You're trying to blackmail. Now, there's no need for such language. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Don't worry, you'll be paid. I don't need a handout, and I'm not giving any handouts. All I want is a fair deal. What's your deal? I run a clean business here. We don't do forced relocations and the like. If everyone wins, so much the better. Now there's always going to be controversy when it comes to rebuilding. But I promise that I'll do better than Mountain Dash Logistics. We've already worked together once after all. May I count on your vote? I just want my family's bar to be relocated smoothly. Deal then! Oh, and one little word of advice. No matter what you have to deal with, Oripathy treatment is not something that can be delayed. You should make up your mind soon. Aren't you concerned about dealing with an infected? I have a friend who's infected too. It is almost closing time at the museum. There are no tourists, but the audio tours continue to play on loop. A massive mountain boulder remains silent in the empty gallery. The Naumans left behind thousands of photos and samples. The rebuilding of the villages around Mount Ona. They visited more than 100 volcanoes across numerous countries. Did you really see it? Yes, I saw the ice cream come in here. You just wanted to come to the museum. They knew we wouldn't find it. He was lying to us. He didn't go to all those places. How did you get in? Admission is closed. Sorry, we'll be going. Have you seen my dad? Your dad? We're looking for adventure? He went to a lot of places. In the photos he sent us, there were volcanoes, snowy mountains, hills, and nomadic cities. His photo might be in the volcano museum. What's your father's name? Chuck. I've never heard of a volcanologist by that name. Maybe you should ask elsewhere. I may know your dad. What are you doing here, Adele? You look awful. You've seen him? You said your dad was an adventurer? Where has he been? I don't know. He always sends back photos when he visits a place. I think the last one was from Sargon. Sargon! I knew it. My parents were volcanic researchers. They told me a story about when they were surveying in Sargon. They quickly lost their way in the thick branches and leaves of the rainforest, and it felt like they were wandering around the stomach of a great beast. Just as they thought they would never get out, they saw a man with leaves all over him. Are you lost? Do you need any help? He pointed the way for them and took them out of the rainforest. They even saw a sight of sunny rain. My parents were really thankful. Thank you so much for helping us out of there. What is your name, sir? The man brushed off the leaves, took a photo of the rainforest, and said, No need to thank me. The name's Chuck. I'm taking this photo to send to my kids. And that's how the photo made it to you. Really? Sounds made up. Of course it's true. I think I have a photo here somewhere. Adele digs through the papers and takes out a photo of the Naumans smiling at the camera, with a few blurred figures behind them. Look, here's your dad. I'm still not sure that's actually my dad. I can't see him clearly, but I hope he's my dad. That means he helped other adventurers find their way and sent us a photo. What a cool dad. I didn't know you were a storyteller. Just repeating something I heard from Mom when I was little, with a few adjustments here and there. There's no reason for a professional volcanic survey team to accept help from an amateur. The story sounds entirely unscientific. Science exists to bring hope to people, doesn't it? Well, we can't have them running around a museum like this. If their parent or guardian isn't here, I'll take them home. You look tired, Adele. You should get some rest, too. Come, kids, I'll take you home. Con, I think I should do it, but you... It's fine, let me do it. They look lonely. I'll keep them company. Aww. Penis! Penis! Where did you go? I found out where Dad went. Make sure you tell your family the next time you go out. It's you? Huh? I'm the one who ran into you today and knocked you out. I'm Penis. I'm their brother. Are you okay? Any dizziness? Dr. Ceylon said, she said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run off, but I had to go to work. I'll pay your medical expenses. Dr. Ceylon told me everything. It's not your fault. Your little brother and sister must be hungry. You should go home. Thank you so much. What's your name? Call me Adele. I'll remember. Little ones, don't you have something to say to Adele? Thank you, Adele! The mischievous boy reaches around the little girl's neck and pats her opposite shoulder. Huh? Who's there? The girl looks hesitantly at the troublemaker next to her, who pretends nothing has happened, but could not hold back his laughter. They chase each other into the shop, into the open arms of their mother, then run back out like frolicking beastlings while their mother tends to dinner being cooked on the stovetop. Adele breaks out in a smile. That's so nice to see. Mr. Penis, do you know one Mr. Pelipper? The Volcano Museum needs obsidian for its research. I heard you may be able to acquire some? Damn, he just can't keep his mouth shut, can he? Could I buy some from you? You helped me so much, I should repay the favor. I dug these up around the volcano 3 months ago. They don't look great, but maybe they'll be useful for your research. Thank you very much. However, I must ask you to stay away from the volcano. If you know anyone else who is mining for obsidian, please also tell them to stop doing so. Mount Siesta has entered its active period. Even if it hasn't erupted yet, orogenium activity in the area continues to increase. There is a risk of oripathy infection without professional protective equipment. Well, There's laughter coming in from outside as the two children chase each other on the streets as their shadows stretch in the setting sun. Penis gazes at his siblings as they go further and further away, and subconsciously touches the spot on his chest where he was scratched by orogenium. Alright, I promise I won't go anymore. And thank you for playing with my siblings. That should have been my responsibility as a big brother. It's okay. They're very cute. I had a good time too. By the way, your siblings said that your father has not been home for a long time. He's a adventurer, traveler, explorer. It's not like he's gone off the grid or anything. He sends postcards and money back on a regular basis. You can be present without actually being there. However, by the time we get a letter from him, he's already off to the next place. All we know is that there's someone out there going from one corner of the land to the other. Sometimes I want to see for myself where he's been. Harley raised us here while running the shop, but she says that life is a journey and everyone chooses the sights they want to see. If you don't mind me asking, why are the three of you all different races? Well, we're not blood related. All three of us were adopted. Oh. No need to look at me like that. It's not exactly taboo. People come and go every year, some seeking a new life, some seeking romance. Many leave in disappointment when they find that life here isn't all it's cracked up to be, leaving behind children like us. I can tell your siblings love you. It must seem strange to outsiders, but for me, family is family. Ties of blood aren't that important. I don't know what my birth parents looked like. Maybe they abandoned me, or maybe they loved me and got into an accident. My new parents didn't hide anything from me. The little ones will be told the truth, too, once they're a little older. Adele looks at Harley, working in the shop, and Penis's siblings who are already shadows in the distance. Everything is warm and peaceful, like a dream. The obsidian feels heavy. She turns sideways and wipes away a teardrop from the corner of her eye. And how long were you planning to hide it from me, Penis? Mom? Alright, I admit I have thought of remaking this place into a hot springs resort. I promise I won't try to do it behind your back. I won't do anything without your permission. Once you've gotten everything in order, once arrangements for our future have been made the way you wanted, then you'll leave your mother and siblings behind the way you clear a drunkard out of the bar, and find a place to wait for Oripathy to take you? Is that the journey you've chosen for yourself? You know? I was waiting for you to tell me. Mr. Penis, you're already... Well, blame me and my fat fingers. I got scratched by orogenium when I was digging for obsidian at the volcano. I thought I was good at climbing. Yeah, I learned my lesson. No, the only thing you learn to is to hide things from me, and you're not half as good as you think you are at it. You've got that look on your face that says I'm gonna finish everything, go far away, and tell my blissfully ignorant mother everything in a farewell letter after I die. You think it's cool. Now you've got that look on your face that says I can't even say that's not what's going on. I didn't think it was cool. I just felt like that's what I have to do as a big brother, as a part of this family. After all, we're not... Even if you didn't do anything, you'd still be their brother and my son. There's no bargaining in love. If you insist on bargaining with me about this, young man, let me tell you that you'll be working off your debt for a long time. Oh, sorry. I thought some background music was in order for a scene like this. Name's Bird. Traveling troubadour. Our resident singer now. You can afford a resident singer? No, but this one only wants to be paid a story. Your Casimir's story was wonderful. It helped a great deal in understanding the folk tunes of these parts. Can I borrow your guitar? Let me play a song. The evening mist covers it. Oh. Yeah, no. Sheepies! So you came here. How far can you see from here? It's all dark, just empty seas. Not being able to see means you can imagine. There's actually an island on the far side of the sea, and everyone who leaves Siesta lives on the island. I'm a little scared. When we grow up, will our parents and Penis leave us? He won't. Penis says we're an adventure team. A team doesn't leave each other. We'll go back to old Siesta and many other places. You can't tell there's something on Penis's mind? What? How do you have something on a mind? You're an idiot. The girl stands up, gazes in the direction of the volcano, and yells with all her strength. Hey, old Siesta! I miss you! Will you stop being angry? It's a loss for the Obsidian Festival that your performance was not part of it. There's nothing to be lost. Siesta's heard my music many times. I don't need to compete for attention with young people at a music festival. You're a Siestan with rock and roll spirit. In my case, I add the Siestan identity to a rock and roll spirit. Chuck and I met on our travels in Siesta. We heard about the wondrous sight of the white volcano, how the entire volcano turns white like a marshmallow under certain weather conditions. We spent a year in Siesta without seeing a sight of it, but we fell in love with the city and settled down here, opening a little shop. If we couldn't find the white volcano, we could make one ourselves. So that's how the shop got its name? I thought you two just came up with it on the fly. Dr. Keller has talked about the legend of the white volcano before. But does it really exist? Might be snow if it's just the top of the mountain, but when you're talking about the whole mountain, I don't know of any phenomenon like that. Whether it actually exists or not is not important. The scene of legends has taken root in new soil, even creating a new legend of its own. What a beautiful story. This reminds me of an old song that was written in Siesta. Oh. May I? Aww. I'm not even gonna try, okay? Cute CG, though. Oh, I remember now. This is it. The north wind blows 100 miles, visiting the first volcano. That's the north wind you're looking for? Having a tune play itself over and over in your head, but not being able to remember the lyrics is the 7th most painful thing in the world. I'm feeling much better now. Thanks. Adele, who are you talking to? Myself. Welcome, Relics. We're playing the event, even though it's over tomorrow. Just thinking about the north wind in the lyrics. But Siesta is north of the ocean. It should be the south wind in the summer. I'm reminded of a story about the songwriter. I think it was back in 1060. His album, Lost, tells the story of how he got lost in the hills on a camping trip and had to be rescued. The album was a smash hit and cemented how the singer couldn't find the north. Maybe he got his directions mixed up. Is that all there is to it? The events of the past can often feel like a joke. We just see a snapshot preserved in time, but the actual truth is elusive. That's why the present is so precious, isn't it? Ain't that right? What are you doing, Penis? Putting the sign up. Ha! You stubborn boy. A hand, Mom? Aw. Hey, how's it going, Relics? Penis stands on the ladder, lifting up the shop sign. He takes the hammer and nail from his mother and goes to work pinning it above the door. The power switch is pulled, and neon-illuminated words begin to glow against the sun's last light. White volcano? The original messenger for this batch called in sick. The letter was already like this when I got it. This was the only place I could think of when I saw a volcano on the envelope. I know as much as you do. If there's no information about the sender on the letter, there's no information. How have you been? I'm doing fine here. It's been a long time. I miss you. The volcano is a spectacular sight. The winds are strong at the peak. Love, your father. Mr. Penis. Might this photo be from your father? My father? This is Mount Una. He really did go there. Mom, Dad sent a photo. Want to see? Write back to him and tell him that he loses his bet if he sends another postcard photo and not one that he actually took himself. After all, I raised my son to be cool while all he does is steal other people's photos. Real adventurers don't do that. Damn, okay. I'll bring these obsidian samples back. We should have a more accurate estimate of the eruption time. Glad to be of help. Adele, do you know why Keller called you to siesta? Some of the exhibits in the Volcano Museum were connected to my parents' research. Dr. Keller asked me to help organize things. I'm not sure I understand your concerns. In our last days, my parents were studying the relationship between orogenium veins and volcanic activity. There are many other people doing the same. Why would there be danger? I wasn't sure it was my place to tell you what Dr. Naumann tried to hide from you. But hide this any longer and you may never have the chance to learn the truth. In the year before Dr. Naumann died, her lab was frequently contacted by the personal army of a Lithuanian Kurfürst. Army? The Naumanns were experts in orogenium and ecology. Their research converged on the prediction and prevention of catastrophes. But someone may have seen another possibility in their research. Weaponization. I was studying abroad at the time, so what I knew was limited to rumors and my classmates' messages. There was only one person who had access to their research, Keller. Damn, okay. Oh yeah, this isn't a visual novel. Okay, this should be easier. Yeah. I'll put Thingy here. Meow. And I'll get some healing up. Yeah, sure. Oh, shit. Set up an exousiae here. Damn it, Fangy. Alright. Come on. No. Okay. We'll try this one again. So it looks like you can only shoot the balloony ones from the air. Let's try this again in any case. I'll just start with Exucii. 10, 11. And then a Fengy. And Cruise here. That way everyone's condensed, so I can set up some healing if it's not too late. No, fuck me. Okay. Alright, I'll set up Ansel here. Oh, fuck off! I'm just overwhelmed here. Shoot, 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 shoot. Can I... Come on. Let me know when start screen is up. Sorry. Fuki just messaged me for Kirby preparation. Maisie, come here. Meow. Meow. Yeah. I'm holding a cat. Okay. So maybe... Wait, maybe I should just use a caster instead of a sniper. I mean, what do I have in terms of casting? Oh, nothing. Wonderful. I'll get rid of cement. Yeah, that should help. Yeah. I'm keeping Rosie. The way I'm condensing things, I only need one healer. But I don't have to worry about the cost of things, so I'll just take Whispering. Honestly, Iris is fucking threatening on her own, but... I'll get rid of Gravel, too. Oh, hey, Podenko, long time no see. Oh, wait, wasn't I gonna raise your potential? Swag. Yeah. Wait, give me a moment. Okay, it wasn't Fuki. Alright. Probably gonna start with Elysium back here. I think he can handle it. And maybe set up Podenko here. What if it was me though? That's why I checked. God. Alright. Set up an Exucii. What? Okay, he could not, in fact, handle it. Let's check their stats. Wait, how's Venus? I did just pull her after all. Sure, we'll give her a try. I am still putting Mountain at the back though. Stabby, stabby. I may be stupid. Still want to set up a Podenko. And I guess Fangy. And then set up some healing. No, I don't want to set up some healing. I mean, I do, but it's more important to actually have a non-zero damage output and... Okay, let's start from the ground up. Alright. Probably... I like Fangy, but... it is probably better to just start from the ground up. Okay. I want to take Elysium and Thing for Vanguard. So I guess I will. They're decent at defense too, but I'm not going without Mountainy. And then an actual defender. I usually end up taking Matterhorn. And I don't think that's gonna change. Yeah, Matterhorn's the best considering the cost of everything. Alright, Arts damage. Taking Iris, absolutely. Podenko would be helpful. Oh yeah, I did level Ami at 80. Yeah, sure. And I'm not taking Rosie. And Kreese is staying. So I gotta grab some healing. I'm not really leaving my main, like, area. Hibiscus Altar could be good for slowing stuff. I don't need Whispering's range right now. Perfumer, range doesn't work. Gavi... I'm gonna be real, I'm not fucking reading all that right now. Chestnut, don't need that range. Mare, no. Just extra healing. So for healing, I think I'll go with Hibiscus Altar just for the extra slowing. And then take Ansel as well, just because he's there. No, I should probably use that slot for someone better. Well, Kirara is decently threatening. I'm definitely bringing red. What exactly does Speria do? Oh yeah, that's fucking stupid. Kafka's range thing just pisses me the hell off. So I'm bringing red. I want to bring Kirara, but yeah, no, the stage isn't right for her. I'll bring Waifu. And someone else for luck. I'll bring Ansel. Femboy luck. Okay. Let's try this again. Because what I really need is just some damage output back there. 9. Still putting Fengi here. Eight, 9. Alright. Put Mountain here, just double up. Oh, okay. I'll just put red here. And get Cruz right the fuck here right now. Yeah, sure, die immediately. What the fuck do I know? That one's gonna make it past anyway, isn't it? Well, yeah, I didn't go in with an actual fucking strategy. Yeah, no. Alright, maybe if I actually see, because of DP economy, opening with a healer is hard. Like, I want to just open with Fang Altar and be done with it. Oh, I can open with Amiya, I guess. I'd rather open with Iris. Because she's dangerous. And then put red here for now, until that sheep is dead. Bring her back, so I can put mountain there. Okay. I've gotten my opener started with. Okay, got some actual steam. And then we can probably bring in Ansel, no? Yes, okay. Perfect. Okay, okay. And I'll put Elysium over here. Okay. Poggers. And then I'll just roll out Rosie for a fuck ton of damage. Not that she can hit the aerials, but that's what Iris is for. Alright, we appear to be fine. And Rosie is legitimately scary. Alright. I hate these sheep. Actually, I don't. I couldn't hate these sheep. You would have to be a heartless monster to hate these sheep. Okay. It took a couple tries, but I got it. Alright. We're fine. Okay, no, we're not fine. That's a lot of guys. Put you here against my better judgment. Put Amiya up here. And set up Hibiscus here. That way things are spread out a little bit. I don't think this is working. Yep. Well, I got closer. So I do want to do basically the same stuff. But I will set up the further side of the board earlier this time. Like when I have the DP. Setting up Rosie earlier has been really helpful. 24, okay. Yeah. Iris is scary. 8, 9. Bring you back. Bring in Mountain. And then get Fangy out. You know, when I can. Cast. Okay, Ansel, please. Sweet. Okay. That side of the board taken care of. Wait, no, I still have to set up Rose. $25. Rose is set up. Wait. Whee! Right, I set Matterhorn up here. Amia up next to him. And then Hibisky. We're fine. See, everything is fine. We are set up before it becomes a problem. I do want to set up some steam over here. And come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay, okay. Oh shit, is the start screen up? Just let me finish this stage, okay, Fuki? Oh, then why did you say it could be any second? Ah, fuck. Then why did you say it could... then... Okay, let me know when the start screen is actually up. Okay. Amiya's damage output just isn't enough. Maybe... my instinct to have an emotional support Kirara was right. Alright. 20, 21, 22, 24. Oh, I can probably speed things up a little. 8, 9. Alright, put a mountain here. Cancel. Alright, for Gore this. Why is it so much harder when it's faster? Alright. And set up Rosie. And set up Kirara. Hibiscus right the fuck here. Alright, we're fine. Okay. And then I'll put... Oh, I can't put a Matterhorn in front of her. Whoops. It's okay. This is Splatoon. She's a kid and a squid. We can set Matterhorn. I shouldn't have tried to speed things up. Okay. Gah. Sorry. I was thinking I'd raid into start screen, but I don't. Emotional support Kira is a no. Maybe I should keep that slot open to just have Red come in and nope the fuck out. That feels like the best option. Maze! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. I'm sorry. He knocked stuff over again. It's fine. We are going to finish this stage before. Let's see. Is there any defense that is actually... No. Like, I want to deal a non-zero amount of damage on the far side. But I don't know, I don't know who would deal a lot of damage. Like for raw damage output, my go-to is Mountain. I don't know, we'll try again and not speed things up this time. Yeah. Okay, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why did I put Fang there? Oh, that might not be a bad idea. If I put Fang and Matterhorn in there, and Mountain up here, then Mountain might be able to handle it. Misclick might actually unfuck me. But Ansel is more important than Matterhorn. Nope, this was a bad idea. But if I start with Fang and Matterhorn... Sorry, I get really antsy when I'm told that like, oh, everyone's ready. It's almost time. So I'm like, okay, I should stop doing things like right the fuck now, you know? I'll hydrate in a moment. Okay. What was I? You got your life too. I know, but like, I don't know. Hi, April. We're gonna do Kirby in a moment. Oh yeah. There will be Kirbying. It'll happen. Corb. Oh, damn, too late. Fuck. Yes, there will be sucking, presumably. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay, I'll hydrate, I guess. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Hi, Lemon. No, you see, so after this, like, any moment now, but I guess not really because I don't know, we're gonna have a Kirby watch party for the Kirby anime from, 2001. And the thing about the Kirby anime is the amount of times they're like, suck it up, Kirby! Just suck those things! And you're like, ayo, Kirby's baby, you shouldn't be saying that. So we've started having a counter for when they say suck, except at some point, like really late in the show, they just stop saying suck. Which is weird. Maybe I'll put Hibisky before Ansel. I don't know. Kirara feels like kinda useless. I'll bring Podenko again. Because Podenko slowing things down is important. Okay. I wonder if in the meantime I can just sorta 324. I'll have the same opener I've been having. Alright, 9. Except I'll have Fang instead of Red because Fang can handle a single solitary sheepy. And then I'll have Matterhorn. 16. 17. Alright. And I'll put Ansel up and then Mountain out in the front. Mountain. Podenko? Please, Denko. Iris, you can do it. Who died? Who died? Okay, it was Matterhorn. I miss. Red. Please, please. Don't let this be stupid. I mean, it is stupid. Podenko, you can do it, Podenko. No, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, this was useless. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Honestly, maybe I should just start with a Mountain and a Rosie. Or maybe, hear me out. If I start on this side. No? Okay, fuck off. $23, $24, $25. Because Mountain is the only one who can take that side on 4 cheese. Maybe if I can put Iris. Actually, I'm trying to stay within healing range is the thing. This might be the best spot for Iris, but I might have spent too long trying to figure that out. Okay, I can't do shots right now. It's the end of my stream, Apo. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, if you're just playing, why are you hitting the redeem? I have other redeems. I have a hydrate redeem. Hey, what if I did this? Can they not? Oh. I should set Cruz up here. And Mountain back here. Ugh. See? Something for your little fingies to do. Sorry, I'm pautistic. We're all pautistic here. Alright. And this one, that is Fang. Or we'll have to just get Red out here. Yeah, figured that would happen. Maybe opening with Cruz was a horrible idea. Yeah, no. Okay. I will figure this out. I know it is possible with my current team. Maybe Ansel just genuinely isn't a good enough healer. Yeah, I'll bring Silence instead. Okay. But Silence is more expensive. Wait, what if I put Fang up here? And then Podenko here. And Mountain here, fuck it. And Red to assist him for now. Podenko. Have some Podenko moments, if you will. 2, 23, 24. I'm starting to see the issue with this strategy. I'm scared. Okay, nope. See, I wish I could just have a team of mountains. Maybe if I open with Elysium over here. And then hit the DP gen once. If I can make it to the DP gen. Well, I couldn't make it to the DP gen. But I stalled for long enough that I'm sending Iris out, no problem. And Iris can totally kill that sheepy. Or not. No, without a properly timed Ansel, this was in fact not working. Oh, we'll see how far I can go. I can do this. Okay, put Mountain in where he belongs. Get his skill up. Hi Bisky, please. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Come on, burst it down. Fuck it, Chris. Koko ni itano ne. And Chris is dead. Figured. It's okay, I can put Mountain up. Alright, I do like Head Bisky's damage ability. For 25, and speaking of damage ability. Okay, give me another moment. I gotta double check my second monitor so I can look at chat. Okay. No. Alright. And then we can set up. Oh, I guess we're not setting up a mountain. I mean, we... See, the problem with setting up a mountain is that he's set up over here, which is kind of useless. Maybe if I put Podenker here. We're halfway there. Somehow. And I'll just set up more damage. Let's get slowed. Come on. Yes. Okay. And I want to put mountain back, but I can't. So I will... Huh. Oh. I suppose I can put Fang up here to stall a little. And a silence with her. Or not. Silence and Cruise. We just do what we can. Oh dear God, shit is fucked. Shit is fucked, shit is fucked, shit is very, very fucked. Shit is fucked, shit is fucked, shit is so fucking fucked. At least we have Mountain now. Come on, Mountain, please. No. Oh well. I did what I could. And I'm probably not gonna finish the story just because it looks like it is time for the raid. Which means it's Kirby time. We'll do more Arknights next week. I am going to save this for the next banner. When is the next banner? Oh. Theoretically Tuesday. Or as Nebu said, it's sucking time. Exactly, it's sucking time. Let's get sucking, everyone. Alrighty. We at start screen. Look, the sucking is the most important aspect of Kirby. We'll get to start screen soon. Let's see. I'm gonna be playing more Final Fantasy XIV this week. I'm doing ARR unarchived because I started it unarchived and I feel weird not having the entire playthrough archived on my YouTube, which is a weird idiosyncrasy. I can talk. It's a weird idiosyncrasy of mine, but we will be doing unarchived FF14. We have Maho Monday tomorrow, which is another watch party, where we just watch magical girl shows. No sucking, I'm afraid. I know. You're all so hyped for the suck. Oh shit! And it's been a year of Fuki subscribing! Holy fucking shit. That frog is a real one. What else? Oh yeah, I was gonna start up Genshin again this week. Yes, Genshin. The game from years ago. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time. Yeah. Well. There will be a raid soon, I promise. There will be raiding, there will be Kirby's. Don't go, unless you don't like sucking, which I guess is a you problem. But, come on, Fuki, you can do it. Wonder if I can raid before Fuki goes on start screen. Oh wait, I think I remember. I tried before and I can. It just takes you to what looks like a page where there's no stream going on, which is true because there's no stream going on until like 30 seconds from now. And then you have to manually refresh the page yourself. Which is not something a lot of people like doing from what I've seen. Which is fair. I mean, I like the concept of raids, but also like, hey, you like my stuff, right? Check out this other person you don't know. Hey. And most people are like, new person scary. Boogie! Cookie, where are you? Oh, there we go. Alright, I got the raid set up. We actually haven't had any sucking these past couple watch parties, but we'll see. We're just watching Corby, guys. It's Corby. Yes, thank you, lovely one. I hope you have fun if you do, or if you don't join. Grab some water, grab a snack. Bye-bye.